To what end? Guess what we're doing now?
Pressing?
Ooh, you're good.
Oh man, I've been studying.
Are you sure about that? Yeah,
Yes.
sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. But let's press further anyway.
Yay!
How come you're so sure? Heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the bows. Miss Hart, you...
Objection! Mr. Wright! The witness has answered the question in full! No need for further questions! Objection sustained! That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing.
And you're unable to man up and actually sustain the objection yourself.
Yeah?
But, Your Honor, he's an ass.
You keep your promise? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize you, and I can't read, Mr. Wright. Help me. I have to penalize any further outbursts. Outbursts? I'm sorry. The other guy's been yelling ridiculously. By holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick.
What?
Last testimony is fishy. Nick, real fishy. Like Gordy fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment! Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take to the stand.
Hold it.
Who was that? It was me.
Maya.
Maya. Is there something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? Because I know I do. No, I don't.
Those McRibs went right through her.
Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Miles at Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lana! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lana.
What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Objection! Enough! Judge! Declare the defense in contempt of court? Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No!
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ah!
Well then.
Okay. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Is that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
Oh.
Wrong. Again.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Oh.
Tell that asshole.
You tell, Mr. Von Karma. Order! 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 Order!
I'll have 5 McRibs and a large tater tot.
Fantastic. You're in contempt of court! It's too late for wild claims! Judge! Sustain my objection! I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I can't.
Finally, he throws a pair. Jeez.
Slaughter Hart has made a new testimony, and damn it, you're annoying. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court! No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Take her away. My afraid. You leave the courtroom immediately. Nick.
What?
I did what I could. You did do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
I've done nothing for you this whole time except that one thing, but other than
Go
that...
figure the voice that's easy for you to say is now gone as opposed to Von Karma.
No, the judge is pretty easy for me to say.
Yeah, the judge isn't that bad.
Pah! I cannot pour this melodrama! You create melodrama when you speak.
Yeah.
I look forward to birthday parties for his son. Happy birthday! No, anyways.
Oh, gosh.
It's alright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
Running out of time.
Out of patience.
Better find a contradiction in here else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Good, I don't have to talk here much.
That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say? That's right. This is literally just one statement. That's all it is. So, yeah.
What should we do?
We're going to present this time, and we're going to present the lake photo, which is the fourth one on the thing. It's the top right.
Yay!
On statement 1, which is the only statement. Objection.
Objection.
Gotcha. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? You ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing on this.
Look at this photograph. The photo I took?
Yep.
The very same. Here's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So... This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat.
Dun dun dun.
Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What?
Ooh.
Which is funny because I noticed that whenever they presented the picture, I was like, wait a minute, how is she actually able to see them?
Yeah, it's foggy. Mr. Wright has a point! Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, I got a point.
1 point for Mr. Wright. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please!
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night? Because I
Of
sure
course. I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Fantastic.
Even though really he was just yelling to make him not examine.
Yeah.
Oh well. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was as thick as grits. Ew.
Oh, ew.
So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
That should have been mentioned before. Use binoculars. You know, I used a pair of them once. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good.
See, the judge used them when he was reading a book earlier because his vision's so poor.
Wow, that's really bad.
Yeah.
So, to statement 3, which is... Still, I brought my binoculars with me, and press that one.
Yay!
Binoculars? What are those? Yeah,
Ex-
binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for the shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. When you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Boy,
that face.
I've got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection! The camera is irrelevant to this case. Actually, no, it's not.
Yeah, you can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this! If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences! I will shout louder! Well, Mr. Wright, please have something. Do you wish to press further about the camera?
That'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, that's true.
This is make it or break it time.
Woo!
The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor.
Nice accent.
It is perhaps the key to this entire case, therefore I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
A little bit. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the court about the camera.
Oh, give me an egg. Yeah, I hear you. And it adds, the camera was set up to take pictures of meteor shower, and now we press that. Miss Hart.
Yay!
What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
Higher. Mr. Wright! I will not have you badgering my witness because of a challenge intellect!
That's funny that it should be. Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony! You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth!
That was really funny, actually.
That was fantastic.
And then she just grumbles.
No unnecessary comments, please!
Oh yeah,
the
and
one
after
who made
you
an unnecessary
say,
comment.
Whatever, man. Okay, so let's see. That's 2, that's 3, that's 3. So it says, when I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Present the lake photo again. There.
I'll present the lake photo again with the binoculars?
Yes.
Okay.
This might be wrong since I got the little question marks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes it is. Okay. I'm trying to find 3A and I don't know which one that is.
I don't think it's that. I think you questioned about the binoculars. Because if she was stargazing and she heard a bang, why would she use her binoculars
Oh no, you're
to look
right.
out into the lake?
You press it first and then you present. If there was heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? Or... I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony!
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. If I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get.
Von Karmic, fantastic.
I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
I'm gonna find a hole in my throat later this evening.
Yay! Okay, so now we have to go back to that exact same one, which is the look with the binoculars, and now present the lake photo.
Wait, hold on. Where's the binoculars? You're right. It was cold. So once I finished, she got back in the car. The camera.
Oh wait, that wasn't it either.
When I heard the noise.
Where is that statement?
There it is. When I heard the noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Right?
I don't know why I can't find that one for whatever reason.
It's right after the camera was set up.
Yeah, but I just presented the lake photo and that wasn't it.
Oh. You gotta present something else, I think.
Let's see. Oh, it's the camera was set up to take pictures of meteor shower. It's the one just before, I think.
Okay. Yeah, gonna present the picture, right?
Did we already press this one or no?
No, but I think we should present. Oh.
No, we should probably press it first.
All right.
Just in case. It might give us the same lines, but.
Yeah.
Okay, we already did. Never mind. I'm just gonna skip through this real quickly.
Objection!
I guess, she's an idiot.
Yeah, that was the intellect part.
That was funny.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay, present lake photo. There we go.
Yeah,
I
there.
don't know why I had trouble finding that for whatever reason. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who?
Everyone.
Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Really? I never would have guessed that.
Wow.
But as this photograph clearly shows, the camera's pointed directly at the lake. Oof.
Ugh.
Oi, I'm hit.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I always take pictures of the stars when I'm going straight out of the lake.
I'm going for a hole in one. I'm not just driving, but I'm going for a hole in one. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. And then she's just like, eh.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Well, obviously we're going to show evidence here.
Yes.
I don't know. And take a look at this, Your Honor.
Gordy!
What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Yeah.
It's just the Gordy article.
Yep.
Article about a monster sighted Gord Lake. Touch check button review. Click. Take that. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? I've never read one of these. Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at that lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have proof.
Well, fine. I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Oh, yay. Oh, intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy at the lake. Blah.
And we present Lotta's camera.
Present.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Ah! She looks so shocked. Your camera was set to take photos in the response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake.
Oh.
And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.